Hey, Grandma.
Daryl died last night. He choked on his own throat.
Okay, thank you. I love you, Grandma. Hey, Grandma.
Randy was running the air conditioning last night, and the air conditioner blew up and killed him.
Okay. All right, I love you, Grandma. Hello?
Do you remember Glenn?
No.
Yes, you do. Glenn, he was your friend's
Okay,
dad.
I know him.
Anyway, last night he died.
Okay, I love you, Grandma. Hey, Grandma.
Darlene's gone. She was vacuuming the floor last night, fell in front of the vacuum cleaner and it
No,
sucked
you
it
didn't.
up. Yep, she's gone. Funeral's Friday.
All right.
Love you.
All right, I love you, Grandma. Bye-bye. Hey, Grandma.
Thelma was in the yard last night, got bit by a raccoon, and she's got some sort of rabies.
Okay, thank you. I love you, Grandma. Hey, Grandma.
Hey, Gerald got eaten by his cows last night. They trampled him and ate him. So, funeral's Friday. Yeah, just buy a drink or two for the family.
Okay, I love you, Grandma. Bye-bye. Hey, Grandma.
Daryl got mad at his old lady last night and crawled in the grill and set it on fire. Said he couldn't take it no more, so he's gone.
Okay.
Funeral Saturday.
Okay, thank you. I love you, Grandma.
Funeral Saturday.
Bye-bye.
What? Allow me to play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke, I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole deal.
Hey.
Does anybody have that grandparent or that mother?
Okay, so we talked about cousins and white people not having cousins and all this different stuff. I need y'all to know that my grandfather, rest in peace, wonderful man, was the youngest of 12 brothers and sisters.
Wow.
And so I used to go to these family reunions when I was a kid. I'm not kidding you guys. There'd be over 100 people at these family reunions because it's the 12 brothers and sisters and then their kids and the kids and blah, blah, blah. So I had cousins out the wazoo. And for the last, I hate to say it, for the last 10 years of my grandmother's life, almost every conversation on the phone we ever had was, do you remember so-and-so? And I was like, yeah. And it was about how they died.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's always the matriarch. Like my great grandmother used to be able to tell you how someone died doing anything. Like the most simplest thing, like going to the library. Oh, he got hit by the 12 bus, you know, or whatever. Like there's something for everything.
I miss my grandmother. She gave really unique advice for sex. Like my mother still hasn't had the talk with me, the birds and the bees. I'm still waiting. So I'm out here just like on my own, just trying to figure it out. So my grandmother told me that basically you just open your legs and let it go in. That's what she told me. And then she told me to date a Puerto Rican man because they're freaky and they put their mouth anywhere.
Just for clarity, just so we know, is this the Italian grandmother or
No.
on the black side?
Black side.
Okay, cool.
Oh, all right.
And she had smoked a lot of cigarettes. So just imagine a really gravelly throated, wig wearing cigarette off the mouth saying, get your Puerto Rican and put their mouths on anything. I'm like, what's the slander on the Puerto Ricans? I like Puerto
This sounds like the grandma version of that one Lil Kim song was like, I had a whatever weather with a hurricane tongue. Something.
How many licks?
Yeah, how many licks?
Yup.
My grandma, how do you know? Because you had a husband before,
Mhm.
and then you had my grandpa. So when were you messing with said Puerto Ricans? So I brought her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We did have a scene with her, so I'm glad. She said on TV, and my mom was sitting there all nervous and embarrassed, all demure, and my grandma was like, "Just open your legs and let it slide in." Yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta love when they get up there and like was a filter always like that, or was this a late in life filter that just slipped?
Always. And then my mom would be like, "You're just like your grandmother," but she means that as an insult. I take it as a compliment.
Dang.
Fair. James Dobbs said my grandmother only talked about the weather.
Oh, I had my grandmother calling too when I did Playboy Radio one time, and there was another host, and it was she was a white girl. So I was like, let's play a game called Let's Just Make This Up, Black Grandma, White Grandma. So we called our grandmothers, got them on the line live, and we asked for sex advice. And then the two ended up really bonding. And the white grandma was like talking about how, a black man, she hears they're quite blessed. And it was so funny. I could listen to grandma conversations all day. Like, it needs to be a show. Seriously, grandma.
Did they know they was on like satellite radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. And my
Okay.
grandma was showing off. Black and the berry, the sweet of the juice. I'm like, but grandpa was light skinned. Okay.
Yeah. My grandmother would not be that'd be a bit much. That'd be a much for Granny Betty. She wasn't a fan of she didn't even like dancing. You know what I'm saying? Dancing was of the devil. So yeah.
Really?
Footloose.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No feed me today?
We could feed the people, or like, also, man, shout out to everybody in the chat that's been feeding us, man. I know we haven't shown love to the super chatters in a couple days because we ain't been doing the 2-minute breaks because we're trying to give you guys a longer show. That's what you wanted. You wanted 5 potatoes. We've been giving you 5 potatoes, 4 potatoes, nothing minimum than that. So big shout out to everybody that's been contributing. Because the cool thing is, YouTube likes to hold the money for hostage until like the end of the month. Like we just got paid last month for April. So and y'all didn't really start getting really generous till like May. So it'll really be like that meme that we have on the 2-minute thing where we're outside homeless and you see us with more food. I got the good gummy bears.
Oh,
Where's my money? I need to get my hair done. Can I get my 40?
yeah.
Oh, that's not from this. That's from some other stuff I was doing.
Oh,
We also got to shout out that I got 5 on it, like our members. Like that keeps climbing. More and more people are getting into the membership, and so I think we've got over 300 some odd people right now. Now most of them are temporary members, and so y'all are going to have access to all the early videos and all the back end old school videos for like a month. But our regular, we're signed up for the long haul people. I think it's close to 90. Like we should cross 100 by the end of this week. And so like,
loving that.
thank you guys very much.
And we're going to give you some new like graphic options for your little profile. Like, I don't quite understand how that works, but apparently it's all the rage. So we got some of those for the people that subscribe to the super chat. Also was reading the comments yesterday where we spoke about the names for like what we call like the crew.
Side dish gang.
Yo, I saw some dope ones. As much as I believed in side babies and thought somebody really like split the atom when they said that, somebody hit me with sidekicks.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
Like in Dirty Dish too. Like those two in my head are like in like. I mean, what were y'all feeling?
I like sidekicks. I like side pieces.
Side pieces is good too.
Dirty Dishes had a ring for me. I felt like Dirty Dishes was good. Side dishes or side babies I liked. I mean, I liked a bunch of them.
Y'all are creative. Like we can't take any of the credit. This is all of y'all work. So like, as much as y'all pour into us, we want to pour it back and give y'all some equal equity in this thing.
And so the people that were gifted, please consider becoming a member on your own. Like you were gifted by somebody else. It'd be really nice if we can keep you on board as a member. If someone puts you on, if you can make space for us, we really would appreciate that.
Well, hey, look, real talk. I mean, listen, we just handle a little business here at the top just to keep everybody updated. So we basically, you guys know, like obviously HK and Claudia know, but I mean, you guys, the people watching, we've been pretty honest about like, honest and upfront that this is just us. You were looking at the whole team right here. It is the 3 of us. Everything you see, everything you hear going on the channel and anywhere else is because one of the 3 of us is doing it. And we've got this contract. We're still delivering the show to Fox Soul 5 nights a week. But then the YouTube is like where our main stuff is. And so we decided we're going to continue to do the show. We signed up for 3 more months. And in those 3 months, I mean, just to be honest, my personal goal in those 3 months is to double the revenue that we made in June. I don't know if we're going to double it right here in July, but to make that our new monthly minimum. And to do that, one of the things that we've been doing is we've been uploading longer videos. We've been doing longer episodes. We're about to try to bring on sponsors and stuff like that. And then we're about to start doing some ad placement type stuff. This is just my cheap Kroger sugar-free, caffeine-free grapefruit soda, which is delish. But just so you guys know who tune into the show on a regular basis, like this is things that are coming down the pipe. So
cool.
Can y'all shout out in the chat what cities we're thinking about maybe doing like a live event or meet and greet? Like, would you guys come if we came to your city? Like, maybe we can do Atlanta first since like the 2 fellas live there and I could just fly out there. Atlanta, Miami. What cities are being represented in the chat here? And
I know Chicago's in the house. I know Cali's in the house.
I could tell you what states we're biggest in, but I can't tell you cities.
Oh, and thank you for the glasses and hat, love, ladies and gentlemen. This is it just says on it, and I bought these glasses from like some young lady who has a glasses company, and Jazzy Frames. She's on IG. I like to support independent business folks, man, and they're not like $1 million either. So like, yeah, man, I love us supporting the people. What up? Texas in the house. Jim Henry Evans representing Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh, Woody, Riot, not Raleigh, to live and die.
What part of Texas, though, Jim?
Oh, yeah, it's a big state. It's its own country. Okay. Are you in Waxahachie?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like our biggest state, I can't find it right now, I'll have to look later, but our biggest state I think is Georgia, and obviously Dish Nation was in Georgia for so long, but then I think it's Texas. I know we got a lot of New York folks, we got some California folks, Baltimore, DFW, let's go.
Well, if I could bounce this ball real loud real quick, we was talking off the grid yesterday about possibly like linking up and doing like a little meetup. Claudia pulling up into the city next week. So all three of us will be in the same zip code for a couple of days. Who's in Georgia? And I know not everybody is like seeing this in real time, but if you see it later, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we would love to invite y'all out. And Jersey. All right, Marcy's from Jersey. And if anybody knows Lauren 1987, tell her we're here. Just so you'll see this later. Talk about, is this live or not? Because like, she'll bounce if she realizes it's not live. Like, I'm gonna watch it on my leisure time. And like,
Hilarious.
Everybody don't got the bell turned on. So anyway, enough with housekeeping.
All right. Well, we got some stories for that ass today. Speaking of ass, we got updates on the Stefon Diggs abuse story. The sexual assault case against Stefon Diggs is getting wilder and wilder now. If you don't know, stylist and one-time associate of Diggs, Christopher Blake Griffith, has accused a football player of drugging him in sexual assault. Diggs has denied the allegations and is also pushing back. These are some pictures of them in happier times.
Jesus Christ, who's who?
Okay, Stefon Diggs is on the left.
Okay.
That's what I thought. He was with the New England Patriots and, Cardi's baby daddy. Yeah. And that's Christopher on the right. He's a stylist.
Is that man wearing a skirt?
I think it's short.
It is very feminine shorts. I do see what I'm picking up what you're putting down there.
Gotcha. I mean, not saying there's nothing wrong wearing a skirt, but I'm just saying, like, like if you wore a skirt to go see your homeboy.
Okay. I think there is something wrong with it. I'm over it. I don't like it. Okay.
He might be Irish.
Christopher has a case also against Derez Diggs, the brother of Stefon, that was recently settled out of court, where he accused Derez and his friends of beating him up and stealing over $100,000 worth of property. That happened in May of 2023. Now, that was a $10 million case that Christopher had against Derez Diggs. The case was settled, so it was dismissed. That was part of the settlement, and it will not go to court. So supposedly that's the word on the street is like the brother was sent to beat him up after he accused his brother Stefon, of touching him. So it's all kind of mixed up. So now the case with Stefon, Stefon has also filed his own defamation and libel case against Griffith, saying the allegations made against him were fake and that he claimed to have damaged his reputation and career. But that did not stop Christopher from talking about the allegations on DJ Academic Stream. Let's take a look.
He seemed like he having the time of his life in the driver's seat of this car. Car's parked, we in the driveway, but we still kind of talking through the scenario. And he just like, oh my God, I can't wait. He pull his shit. I tell him to pack it up. We get ourselves together. We get out the car. Yo, bro, chill the fun. I'm trying to like laugh it off out of like awkwardness, this, that, and the third. As we walking into the house, he put his arm around me. When he put his arm around me, he stuck his tongue in my ear, talking about come to my room.
Hold on now. Time out. Why didn't you?
That's why I paused. I figured.
Like, why didn't you tell him when he got his car in a Porsche? You should have said, "Relax, Damon. I'm a boy." You got to hit him with a Cat Williams. What the f up with?
No fact, but you.
Okay, so he's saying they were hanging out and they were getting ready to go in Stefon's house and that they had girls there and that in the car, allegedly, Stefon whipped out his thing and was, getting it hard and was like, I can't wait to get up in there. And on the way in the house, put his arm around Christopher and was like, stuck his tongue in his ear and said, come to my room. And then Christopher also claims, now this is all allegedly because I wasn't there, okay, that Stefon supposedly gave him candy that was drugged. I don't know, but supposedly Christopher has just released 100 pages of text and Stefon's like, bring it, let's go. This story is like, there's something every day that comes out about this.
I saw a thing earlier this week, Claudia, where it was basically Christopher was talking about Stefon's legal team. I'm sure you saw this. Stefon's legal team reached out and was like, oh, hey, send us the flight logs for when you like traveled out to see Stefon during whatever dates. And Christopher, right? His name is Chris, right? Christopher?
Yeah.
His response was, your team bought the flights. You've already got the data. And I'm just and my whole thing was like, I've got like great male friends. And if one of them was like in a hard spot and needed to be flown out, and like, or whatever, like I would absolutely fly my friend out. But at the exact same time, this also feels like other scenarios where people get flued out.
Yeah, well, the second that the penis makes an appearance, like Puxatawny Phil, when you're trying to figure out when spring is going to start, or and that's your opportunity to get out of the car, or be like, yo, I don't know what you thought this was, but like the fact that he pulled his joint out and he continued to go to wherever they was about to go, and then accepted candy from said man, like bro, like I mean, how naive are we going to be today?
I hate this for Cardi because, like, it seemed like he was like, refreshing after Offset, and then all the stuff that happened. And I hate that it has nothing to do with her, but then her name will always be brought up, and then that's the father of her youngest baby, and I hate that for her. But I don't know. It's hard to know. Like, maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle. Maybe there is some clout chasing. Maybe there was some attempts. It's definitely very weird. And if one of my girls pulled her titty out while we were about to go open a house and I was supposed to be with someone else, I would be like, are you good? What's happening here?
Yeah, it's very strange. It's also one of those things. One of the other things is like that we can't just like gloss over is the fact that the other lawsuit was settled. And people typically don't settle, in my opinion, depending on the amount that the lawsuit is for and these sorts of things. Most of the time, folks don't settle unless they're guilty. Like if you sued me over something and we were going back and forth in court and this is a big old legal battle and it's getting more and more expensive, and the idea to settle, like if I'm like, all right, fine, and then I'm just going to pay, Claudia sued me. I did something very wrong. Claudia has sued me. And I'm like, you know what, Claudia, how about we just settle it? And I cut you this check. And you're like, okay, fine. I'll take the check and we'll settle it. Typically, that's how settlements go. And so, because if somebody said that I had sexually assaulted them, and I know well in my heart and my mind and all the evidence that I have that I sure as heck did not, no, we're going to court and I'm going to drag this out because you're not going to get my name like that.
The 3 times I've won lawsuits or they've settled with me, they've been very guilty and didn't want the discovery to happen. They didn't want it to come out, the details to come out. And one case was like a nice amount of money. One was like medium, one was not that much, but it was just like, all right, you know what? You get tired of fighting on my end because I could have taken it to court and then way more embarrassing stuff would have came out about these people. They do it a lot, not always, but a lot of times to avoid discovery.
Yeah, I think with the situation we was talking about the other day with the Tyler Perry case, I mean, like, he was afraid of possibly losing opportunities in the film business. My man was afraid to lose the opportunity to dress another man. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been hit on in the business?
Have I done what now?
Been hit on by anybody in the business?
Not a man.
Tanner?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How did you handle it? Like, because you can't make it real big, right? You can't be like, motherfucker. You like people think they would do that, but like, I think the first instinct is like, wait, what?
Yeah, I don't. It took me. You guys have got to remember, I'm from like a little teeny tiny rural town. And then I moved to Los Angeles in 2005, straight from Oklahoma. So I went from living in a town with like 4 stoplights to 15 million people in Los Angeles. And it doesn't bother me in the slightest for a man to give me a compliment or throw a little flirt towards me or to hit on me. I typically when it's obvious, I'm like, oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And normally right around then they get it that's the end of the interaction, that like, this isn't, that's not a thing for me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the compliment. I genuinely do. But I also am not trying to lead anybody on, and I'm not trying to get in any awkward situation. So a lot of times I literally respond with like, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then people understand what's up. And I also operate from the place that any grounded man should behave that way. If you are entertaining, however, if some guy who said he was straight and wanted to project that idea out into the world, and when he gets hit on, if he entertains it or he plays into it, then I would say, oh, I feel like maybe there's something you're hiding in there, or maybe something you haven't worked out on the inside. I can't speak for everybody, but yeah, I think if you're a guy in the entertainment industry, you're gonna get hit on. But also, side note, if you're a man in the world and you're in a big city, you will get hit on at some point or another. Like, I just feel like
that's happened, but like,
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm not handsome enough to get hit on by men in the
That's not
industry.
true.
What's wrong with me?
All right, guys, hold up, HK. We got 52 eyeballs on this live stream right now. I know dang well some of you guys. I know some of y'all, the HK is your little treat.
You want to ask who wants HK? Yes.
No, I'm talking about industry folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not the homie that works at, like, I got to hook up a steak and ale. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who can create opportunity. I tried to make a poll. I don't know if you can click on it. Does it work this way? But who do you feel like was the better baby daddy for Cardi B, knowing what we know now? Was it cheating ass Offset, or was it Double Agent Diggs?
Double Agent Diggs. Double Diggs.
Double Diggets.
Wow, that's crazy.
What's the most out of pocket line someone has said to you to hit on you or sexually harass, whatever? Any out of pocket line someone said where you're like, whoa, doesn't have to be in the business, just period. Like when they were hitting on you or trying to get at you.
Somebody said is on Instagram, yo, I bet that pipe game mean. And then, and then when I clicked on the profile to see what she looked like, I had to drop the S because it was what he looked like.
Oh,
and I was like, and like, what do you? Thanks, bro. Because I never react like, oh hell no. I mean, like, it's a compliment, you know what I mean? And like, cats don't know, and I just don't know what sometimes makes people. And I'm wearing these glasses saying this today, and this parade-friendly hat, right? But I don't know what gives off that energy when I talk about my 4 children.
That's funny.
Right.
Tanner,
Yeah, right. Your 4 kids and your long marriage.
Tanner, do you have a line, like a memorable line that someone said to you, or?
There's not any that like really blatantly stick out in my mind. I've heard it all. Like I've heard just about all of it, but also I am a person who's like very comfortable. Like we've talked about this before. I don't feel the need to like, I'm straight. I'm such a bro, the way that some guys do.
From a woman, just like we're like, whoa, that was a lot.
Oh,
While you think about it, I'll say mine. I had a guy early on say, let me sprinkle a little something on your eggs.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And then someone else in a leadership position, I won't say supervisor, but a boss said, I will F you so good, I'll make your period come early. I said, why would I want my period to come early? That's something that you're not used to talking to women if you say that. Because we don't want our period to come early.
That's
weird.
Yeah.
Have you ever been aggressively hit on about like a woman?
Yes. There's a couple that were my DMs super heavy. They're like, come on, just try it. Come on. Like they feel like they can wear me down. I'm like, am I giving something off? Because I
got you. For some reason, there we go.
Me. I think they thought they could wear me down, but there was one that was like aggressive for a long time in my DMs for a long time.
Like a famous person?
Now, one time it was a famous person.
Okay.
That was married to someone named Peel Hith.
Oh.
That I was on set of a TV show, and I was asked, do you want to meet said female? And I was like, sure. I was like an extra on the Ellen DeGeneres like final episode where they had all these guest appearances, right? I was like a young Claudia Jordan, a taut face, high booty, thick hair, fresh off from Rhode Island, still wearing conservative outfits. Anyways, the stage director, instead of bringing me to meet the person right there, was like, wait a minute, waited till she was up in a dressing room on another floor, walked me all the way up there, opened the door and was like, "Hi, this is Claudia. Claudia, this is," and then shut the door behind me and left. And I was like,
Oh,
I love your work. Hi. And then her and her friend were there, and they just started laughing at me because I was so uncomfortable, and I just left. But I was delivered to her. But I saw her looking in the bleachers, like pointing. So I got chose. I got chose.
Wow.
I mean, listen, if you gonna get chose by somebody, at least, I mean, like, man.
Now, I didn't properly manage my vagina. I could be so. I don't have to be working right now asking for super chats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I
get
could
it. I get it.
I could have been taken care of. I could have like blackmails. I will never do that. I'd rather tell the story for free.
You know, it's more fun that way to know, be like, yo, this is who I shot down. Pow, pow.
I feel like I feel like you were talking about like women hitting on you. I feel like it's got to be different, like being a straight man getting hit on by a gay man than it is to be a straight woman getting hit on by a lesbian woman. Because I feel like the lesbian women come at it like that book, Green Eggs and Ham, where they're like, try it, you will see, try it, you might like me. Whereas you're like, I could not, would not with a fox, I could not, would not eat a box, and they're like, you might like it if you try it once.
It does feel like that, and I don't want any green eggs or any spam in my mouth.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about what Seabreeze 40 said? Unfortunately, Miss Claudia, some men mistakenly take your TV persona for who you really are. You are a wife.
I think I'm a wife too, but do I give slut on TV? Do I give
no?
slut?
Well, I don't know what part of the conversation you picked up on because your confidence and your ability to like hang with the fellas, right?
Yeah,
I can see how some women may perceive that as like, oh yes, she's down with the the Lick 'em Low crew, right? And as a guy from a certain pocket of time,
give me the real. Tell me
no,
come off.
You come off as the homie, but you don't come off gay to me because I know you. But even if you were,
you think I can get bitches?
No, definitely. You tall, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
hold up, Claudia.
Did you play volleyball?
Claudia, in your house right now, do you have a softball glove?
A what?
A softball glove?
I don't.
Do you?
I don't.
All right.
I don't have a glove.
All right.
I have golf club and track, sneakers and spikes and golf club.
You ever driven a Subaru?
No.
Is this part of the starter kit?
Yeah.
You don't know about the Subarus?
Nah, like I know like about the Mazda Miata.
They drive a lot of Subarus.
We love Subarus.
Okay.
Birkenstock shoes. Yes. Flannel.
Oh, heavy on the flannel. I've seen you in a flannel before, but it wasn't giving like peppermint patty vibes.
It was that red and black one I used to wear all the time at the Ricky Smiley show. I was trying to like dumb it down for work, like not be sexy. Because in LA I used to dress sexy, and I came to the radio. I was like, let me just take it down. But
yeah.
Okay.
Callie said, I have a flannel shirt.
I do want to know though, like how I come off. Like I'm not in the lesbian space, but like as far as like when they said you're a wife, right? Because I think sometimes when I don't ever really put anybody out there publicly, like I've been with like maybe only 2 or 3 times in my 53 years. So a lot of times the narrative is she can't get a man. There's no man. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, please, it's not that I can't get. I don't like a lot of people. When I do, if I really like them, then I'm gonna be really protective over it for a while. Because I'm like, I don't want to be publicly embarrassed. But being the girl that's perceived as the single girl, people think like, I like some friends' boyfriends might think that I'm some kind of threat. Like I'm going to bring their girl around all these men and just like have trains ran through them, or we're just going to have a gangbang. I'm like, I'm so conservative when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't approve of any of that stuff. I'm a prude. My friends know they can't come to me if they're messing with a married man. Like I'm not that girl that's going to be okay with it. Have I hung with girls that have? Yes, I have. And none of them are in my life anymore now. There was like a short period where I'm like, all right, see the bigger picture. Maybe they're just going through. But I don't have that because I'm not going to help a girl hurt someone's wife. You know what I mean?
What's up?
But my friends know that. Like one of my friends said, you get blamed for all the stuff that we really do.
Facts. That's the thing is like
Wow.
it is one of those things where like in certain manosphere circles where it's talking about like if your girl's having a girls' night, like a clique of baddies who don't come across as anything but awesome. A clique of baddies is one of those things where you know, invites a lot of masculine attention, like 3, 4, 5 hot women out and about. Prediction for Miss Claudia: a gentleman in politics comes after you strong before the end of this year. Ooh.
There was someone that was kind of hollering me a little bit, but that didn't nothing came of it. But I would
Did
like
his
to
name rhyme with Schnorry Schnooker?
Yo, I don't know if people like him anymore.
He a little bit back in the day, a
Okay.
little flirty, but I wasn't really buying. I wasn't sure if it was real or not. Right? Like his people were like, so you know,
Oh, when they try to alley oop things, like I hate when people do
Yeah.
because like when he was with a certain person, it just didn't seem realistic. It seemed
Yeah.
like fan fiction.
yeah. But there's a couple mayors. Like I met a few people at this Congressional Black Caucus weekend that like they be my DM saying what's up, and they're not
Oh.
people that are super popular that you guys would know. So before y'all go and think it's like, you know, y'all's mayor or whatever, no, you know what I mean. But there's I would love that arena. I would love
Word.
to be a first lady.
Did Marion Barry ever try to hit you up?
I did meet him before at a basketball game. I couldn't tell.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
He was
But
outside.
But yeah, I think they'd be too afraid of my mouth. Like things I would
Which
say.
is it's a superpower, man. You know, like I don't know. Like I think I told the story before. Like when I first met you years ago at South by Southwest, like didn't know me from a can of paint, was cool as hell. And I was like, wow, like that's cool how cool she was, and just out there working, grinding, doing the interviews and whatnot. And then when we start working together and you get on Real Housewives, so I was like, all right, I know 3 people on the show now. Let me watch a couple episodes. And when I'm watching the show, because everything is subject to edits, I was like, I don't know these people. F this show, I'm not watching. And then like I start watching. So I understand how sometimes, you know, even reality TV can paint a really weird skewed perception of who people really are, you know, and it's like, yo, like that's not the person I know at all. You know what I mean?
On that show, I don't think I did anything wrong, except what happens is when something happens between 2 people, they may show your reaction and not show what started it. So then you look like you're a hater or you're picking at someone or you're trying to get a moment with someone when really some other stuff happened off camera or agent. Gotta wait, sorry. Something happened off camera or whatever, or there's some backstory that was not covered on the show and they won't show it. So then I have to take that L. Like I was starting with a couple people on the show where I had a thing for this person and I didn't. Like a couple of the girls that I ended up having beef with, I was out with before I did the show. And then when we did the show, they gonna play me like they never met me before because I know some of their tea. And I'm like, but I wasn't planning on exposing you. Like, as long as we good, we good. You know, but they preemptively discredited me, made me look crazy, or like I was obsessed with them. And I'm like, girl, that was never in the cards for me. As long as you cool, I'm cool. Now, when you stop me and not cool with me, then I'm gonna have to spray you. But for the most part, I come in peace. You know what I mean? But that's how those shows go. And you know, listen, they wouldn't have a show if it was Kumbaya. We just had we're just having fun together
nobody's tuning into the show where everybody gets along and says nice things about each other, except this show. But that's what reality TV is they're going to try to get cat fights out of men and women over anything they can.
Facts.
Yeah. Well, here's something to fight about. There's a new movie coming out this weekend. It's called The Odyssey. Have you ever read the book when you was in school?
No, I didn't.
It was like one of the
I read some.
Yeah, because I think it's like also part of there's the Iliad, there's the Odyssey. I don't know if they're all part of the same series.
They're different, but they're like different times in the same story.
But a work of fiction, yeah?
Yes. Well, some of it is historically inspired, but yeah, I mean, there's like gods and demons and stuff.
Okay, so cool. So there's a little creative liberties to be taken there. Yeah. So the movie's coming out this weekend. I didn't realize till today that it was directed by Christopher Nolan. If you want to know what the hype is about, take a look at this little teaser.
Tell me what you remember. And then what? Let's go home.
This is a household waiting for master.
I think the kid is coming back.
No, he's not. My dad is coming home.
I think it's asleep.
Who's looking after your wife and son? Do you see?
No one could stand between my men and home.
I mean, look, the lineup is lit. You got Elliot Page in it. You got Zendaya. You got Jason Bourne. You got Spider-Man. Anne Hathaway's in it. Travis Scott as himself.
Yo, you got Batman in it. You got Catwoman in it.
It's up. Like, I mean, everybody that you know from everything is in it, and everything that Christopher Nolan touches is pretty dope. But one of the things that has a lot of people mad is the fact that people are speaking with English accents because it's an American film produced with Americans. Like, what do you expect, ladies and
I feel like
gentlemen?
they take the work away from the Americans. They always have that weird mid-Atlantic accent for all these movies to make them seem more like, I don't know, epic, I guess.
Yeah, but listen, man, like, Americans ain't good at being British. We're just not. You know what I'm saying? Do you want the movie to sell tickets or not? We could put 15 Brits that could do 19 different accents and dialects, and guess what that movie will do well at? I don't know, somewhere out there. However, if you wanted this thing to be a big box office blockbuster, you need to put people in it that we know. That's why you got mad Americans in the joint and some foreigners using their best American accents because they're skilled that way. But one thing that also got people pissed is that Lupita Nyong'o is playing Helen of Troy, who traditionally is not a woman of color. And it's like, listen, man, you got to pick your battles, man. Like, this thing isn't a historically accurate film. I mean, like movie. It's based off of a book, which is a work of, like, you know, some historical things and a lot of fiction. And Elizabeth Taylor was Cleopatra, man, in a movie. And that became the Cleopatra that everybody knew, even though we knew damn well that there was no way in hell that Cleopatra looked like that. The reason why Jesus looks the way he does on most of your Bibles is because one guy drew him like that at some point hundreds of years later, and that's what they continued to run with because they knew it was more palpable for everybody. So come on, like knock it off. Like, go enjoy some cinema. Let's make movie theaters great again and stop hating.
Stop hating. Well, I'm not gonna see it because I never watch. I don't have the attention span for watching a movie.
I understood. If it wasn't for Christopher Nolan, I was gonna wait till it came on this little streaming thing I use.
Would it be very unprofessional? I just sent you a text. I drank a whole bunch of tea. I have to go pee.
Do you think?
Go pee.
Go. Can y'all just talk amongst yourselves? And I'm 53.
Yeah.
Just menopause people got to pee a lot.
Go get your softball bat and your softball glove.
We'll switch it to a 2-shot for the time being.
We'll take it to a 2-shot. Now it's boys club. Finally.
Damn, I should have added the music.
Yeah, I saw it. So I saw it 2 nights ago. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I also understand some of the criticisms.
Okay.
And there's an interesting line to be sort of defined here. I'll stick to House of Dragon at home. Okay, that's fair. It's not that the accents are bad. It's or that there's British or American or whatever. It's that this is like ancient Greek and Roman times. They weren't speaking any sort of American or British accent, but what's funny is we're looking at images that are very distinctly Greek and Roman, and we are hearing people who sound like they currently live in Kansas. And so there's a weird sort of like it's not like my father the king, you know, or whatever it is. My dad's coming home, which is a very modern like dad. The word dad probably doesn't belong in movies where you've got to row a wooden boat across the ocean. You know, it's like dad feels weird in there. I love the movie. Like, Chris Nolan movies are so good. They're so big. The spectacle is gigantic. If you're thinking about seeing it, I would encourage you to go see it. It's a fantastic movie. Helen of Troy, the character Lupita Nyong'o plays, is a mythological person. She's the daughter of Zeus. And so it's like there's no real person that Helen of Troy was, you know. Did y'all know Lupita Nyong'o is Kenyan Mexican and was born in Mexico to her Kenyan parents? I did not. Thank you very much, Thomas.
Kenyan.
But what's interesting, a little spoiler alert, is Lupita plays a set of twins. And one of the twins is Helen of Troy, and the other twin is the wife of the king. And not Odysseus. That's a different sort of kingdom scenario. And it's like this, they do this really interesting thing. And this is a slight spoiler alert, but like Helen of Troy was notably the most beautiful woman in the world and the face that launched 1,000 ships. And there's this really cool scene where you only see the side of Lupita's face, and she's like kind of looking and talking to someone. And then her king, the one that she's married to, is kind of a jerk, and he grabs her face and turns it around. Oh, okay, Justin, I haven't spoiled nothing. I didn't spoil. I can tell you now. It was a cool thing, but no, because of you, nobody's hearing it. I hope you buy a ticket and eat a bunch of popcorn. Get back to me after.
Wow. It's a tough sell for some, right? Like Izara, it is Izara or Izara. Said this is a movie she would not watch. It took me finding out Christopher Nolan was attached to make me even care in the slightest, because you ever watch a trailer and be like, "Ooh, that movie look long."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know,
It is long, yeah.
sometimes the only long movies I want to watch got like Iron Man in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't have the attention span to watch any of these movies. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I really don't.
Got you.
You guys do though. Do y'all find yourself, if you go with a girl, like they fall asleep with these kind of movies? But then
Now,
they're wide
you can't
awake
take
for a
ladies. Movies aren't dates. It's not. Listen, if you're a young man or young woman and you're thinking about taking the movie's not a good date. That's not a date activity.
Got you.
Uh-huh.
That's a relationship activity, but that's not a date activity.
The Medupitus, it's coming. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want us to splice it in the middle of the show? Or do you want us to
Spoiler
end the show?
alert: we're gonna do a Who's Cousin.
It's coming. It's coming. We only dropped the ball one day, and it was 100% my fault. I was dealing with a lot that day, and they were like, Tanner threw me the alley oop. I ooped the alleyed and went to something else. So no, we got it. We got it.
I'm not alone in the comments. My sister falls asleep. I can't watch long movies. I'm with you.
Shout out to Sea Breeze. Listen, after Liz Taylor played Cleopatra, I watch anything we as Americanized African indigenous Black people can do. LOL. I also operate in the space of the people who were not mad when people in the animation space were doing voices for people that they did not look or sound like, because that's what acting is. Like Hank Azaria could do 1,000 voices. What's
up? Thank you so much, T Fusion Sounds. Thank you very much.
T Fusion, always like you're at this point. You're our daddy.
Fair. Like if you have a distinguished accent, we will speak in it for the next show.
That's right.
We should.
That's
I think
right.
we all can call him daddy. And say thank you.
Hello, King. Everyone pay homage to King T Fusion Sounds 89
of the North, and also King. There's another king in the building as well. I have to send a major shout out to it's a minute. You guys are chatting so fast. I swear I saw him in here. King Thomas Bell, 5920 of the 5920 of the South. I believe he's from down south. It's the young lady who was doing the voices on that show on Netflix. She is Black and Jewish, and she was doing the voice of a young Black girl on a show, and people felt the way about it. She lost that gig, and I don't know. I just think sometimes like we overextend a little bit. Now, if you're doing blackface, that's different. If you're doing whiteface, getting white people jobs, that's another different thing. Peter Dinklage, he ruined the Snow White movie because he's like, yo, man, you can't have dwarfs in this movie. And look what you did. You lost Disney $137 million.
Wait, so they did it without dwarfs?
They did it without dwarfs.
They filmed it with some little people, and then they like got rid of them and made them all AI, CGI. And I'm just thinking that could have been 7 new, really famous little people that we would have all been excited to see their journey.
You know who started all this?
Who that?
The Asians. They're the ones that had a lawsuit at Harvard. It was anti-DEI and said, "Oh no, it's hurting us." And guess what? It hurts them even more now. And now everyone's suffering. The little people, the big people, the blacks, the females, different national, like the Asians. Be mad at them. Sorry, I'm not saying to boycott their shops or anything, but I'm just saying y'all got it popping with your lawsuit about Harvard. Yes, admissions.
I think so. I think the well, okay. So hold up. Here's some context for that. Is that if I remember correctly, and somebody go double check me, but I looked into that one time, and if I remember correctly, it was not a case that originated with an Asian family or with an Asian individual. It was a case that originated with some of my cousins who had a political think tank, and they figured out the way to attack college admissions was through Asians and Harvard. And so they drummed up the lawsuit, and they found some students to claim that the reason that they weren't able to get in was because they were Asian. And so this didn't start, my understanding of it is this did not in fact start with the Asian community, but with my my evil Caucasian cousins.
So the evil Caucasian cousins started it and then got some Asians to get on board to go along with it.
Yep.
Wow.
So they were doing it together. So the Asians and the whites.
They sent the Asians out as an avatar.
That's
Yeah.
right.
To do the thing, which was the ripple effect, which made Peter Dinklage boycott the Snow White movie, which made 7 actors fall short on their rent.
And all the black female CEOs that got fired, got kicked out. And all the budgets that are being cut right now in black media is all because of Tanner's cousins and a couple of Asians.
And no one raised the stink when Peter Dinklage played the Toxic Avenger in that movie that came out last year, when that movie was that role belonged to a full-heighted human.
What's full-heighted though? At what point are you considered a little person? Which the word is like so silly.
Depending on how you if you have to climb up on your counter, you're a little person.
I climbed up on my counter one time for adult activities and a candle was burning and my hair caught on fire.
Wow.
I was about to say, if climbing up on the counter is the only thing that makes someone a little person, I've dated a bunch of little people.
Big Sis Chris says 4'9" and smaller. How tall are you, Big Sis Chris? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, how big are we, Big Sis Chris? Yeah.
Oh, and if you could, if a pillowcase can make you disappear.
Oh wow.
You're a little person. Like, oh man.
She's 5'10" and a half. Oh, she put the half.
4'10" and a half.
Oh, so she put it 1.5 inches smaller than herself. I love it. Justin Harris, 5'7" and a half, short king energy.
Oh, if you got to jump to hit the light switch, just imagine like that.
I'm 5'7" and a half.
Thomas Bell of the South. King Thomas Bell of the South has blessed us peasants here in the lowlands. Thank you so much, brother. Like for real. Like you know, the super chats, or everybody that signed up to be a member, everybody that renewed their memberships, everyone who gifted memberships to people. Like, yo, listen, man, we're like a community, man, and it's because of y'all that we come alive for this, yo. Okay, okay.
We need 10,000 members that are on the 5 on it a month, so we can this could be a full-time job.
Word. Like, we should do it. Like, y'all should bring a friend to the show.
Bring a friend.
Yeah. Like, you know, so say like, you know, like when, you know, like, I don't want to like reveal too much how the hot dogs are made, but like once we get this what was the thing we was talking about the other day? The
Discord?
No, what'd you say?
The Discord?
Yeah, there you go. I thought you said motion.
No, not lately.
Okay, got you.
Not lately.
But once we get the Discord set up and we could be like, yo, we're about to go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can know to like tell your friends, like, come on, jump in this chat. Like, we be having a good time. Cause listen, the more y'all show up, the more we did. Bring a friend Thursdays. Yeah.
And a pregnancy at my age would be like, if I got pregnant at this age, I have to have it. There's no boy.
Yeah.
I can't get at 53. First of all, I'm in Texas. I'd have to catch a flight.
Yeah.
The Brad had a baby at like 50 something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. She did. But I don't know. 53. If I got pregnant, I would feel like it would be the second coming of Jesus. You know what I mean? Like
That's
it would have
fair.
to- that kid would have to be special, but special like Barack Obama special. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. It'd be cool if
like
you,
Barack
you
Obama.
know in advance whether or not. Cool.
Well, you
So-
do. You can find out in advance. That's why.
Oh yeah, they are doing some stuff.
You got to keep things as they were. You know what I'm saying?
what?
Because
Oh,
listen. What I'm not about to do is go all these years without a baby and then have a baby that's
Yeah,
I didn't know.
has fins. I'm not doing it.
If the baby has fins.
She. I think
Funny.
Brat. I see you, lovely Libra, but I think Brat was in her 50s. I'm pretty positive of that.
Or she like surrogacy. Oh, if I had a man that wanted to do that with me, his sperm and the surrogate, you can even go have sex with her. I don't even care. That I don't have to carry a baby. Oh my goodness. But I would like to see my egg put up in someone. Because I kind of want to see what that little motherfucker look like. You know what I mean? That's ego based. But I never wanted to carry a baby. Like seriously. 9 months of that on your bladder. You see, I couldn't even go through a whole show without having to go pee. I pee like 20 times a day, you guys.
I didn't know that. This is something new that we learned because, like, in the history of us doing this show, this is the first time you had to take a potty break, unless you were utilizing the 2-minute fills to do
Yes,
do a
I
2-minute
was.
fill.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so now that we don't do the 2-minute breaks, I'm like, oh my God, a whole hour straight. I'm like, that would be 2 times for me.
Oh, damn, man. I could have threw up a celebs on ice or something. I could have gave you some time.
Yeah, you could have just told us that you needed to go.
When you drink, I drink those Arizona iced teas, like those big cans too.
Are they still 99 cents?
They are. And I
That's
bought
what's
like
up.
6 of them yesterday. I'm already down to 4.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, so you drank 2 today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you're peeing all the time.
It might be insulin resistance. Yeah, I was close to being diabetic at one point. My numbers are really low. And I was also anemic. So, seriously, like 20 times in one day. I used to have, when I would get into relationships, I would have to tell the man, like, hey, I might pee the bed, just so you know. I want to give you a heads up. It could possibly happen. It's been a while. But yeah, as an adult, I don't really dream that much. But when I do dream, I'm in there. Like, I'm not waking up. And I dream about trying to find a bathroom in my sleep.
That's the worst dream. That's the worst dream you have, man. Like, man, listen. Throw a little wave emoji in the chat if you ever had that dream.
I've always, my dream is I'm always, how did I wind up at work? How did I wind up on the bus? How did I wind up at this restaurant completely naked? Like, I just dreaming that I'm exposed and I'm here. I'm like, how am I going to get home?
Yo, I've had those naked at school dreams. Like, but I'm an adult and I'm at school, which is problematic because I'm an adult at school.
Yeah. Also
Naked.
bad.
Someone said, Thomas Bell 5920 says, ever laugh so hard you pee a little?
That's never happened.
Thomas, I hate to break it to you, but every woman you've ever met.
Have I? Not from laughing, but definitely like, why is it okay? I know this isn't in the show notes. Okay. A lot of stuff isn't. How come you can, like, maybe on a scale of 1 to 10 of having a pee, right? Be at like a 2 or 3. You're like, I don't really have, it's not like urgent yet. But the closer you get to the bathroom, why does that happen? Like, it's like, oh my God. I went from to wait a little bit longer to, oh my God, I might not make it.
No, I was in a situation yesterday where, like, I think I had to, like, pour something out of a jar that and the lid wasn't, but I had to pee the entire time I'm doing this, right? So like you try to struggle to open a jar, and it was like, it was a cup. It was a cup about this big, right? Like, so because the lid wouldn't unscrew, I had to pour it out of the spout. So I'm having to pee. This is pouring out. I'm running water in the sink to rinse out the smoothie that was slowly pouring out of the cup. It was just like my whole like internal system was just confused about what was happening. Yep, exactly, Thomas Bell, the swivel pee dance. Like, like that whole lower torso is, you're doing some things.
Having a pee and you can't find a bathroom or a place to go outside is one of the worst feelings in the world. Like it's like overwhelming. Like you'll be like right this minute it has to happen. Like there's no waiting.
Can I ask a Viking level question?
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me clear the comments for this one.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I don't know how many men or guys are watching right now in this moment at this second, but I need you guys to be honest. Okay, be very honest.
All right.
Have you ever peed in a sink?
All men have.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage. We don't know why we do it. And it's not like you do it as an adult.
Y'all pee in the sink? Like the kitchen?
No, not regular. Like not like
Not
yo,
the
like,
kitchen.
not your kitchen sink. Not the kitchen sink.
If you pee
But-
in the bathroom, will you pee in the kitchen? Is it just
No,
like,
at some point in your life before you turn 14 as a guy, unless you're James Dobbs who says never, you're gonna pee in the sink. Like I don't know what possessed me. I don't know what ancestor like whispered to me like one Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. as my uncle stayed asleep in the living room while I lived in Tracy Towers. They said, "Yo, go pee in that sink," and I did. And I like and I can't explain it.
I'm backing up Justin Harris right here. The number of times that, I mean, especially when I was younger, I'm talking about college age, and this is gross. James Dobson, never heard of this before. My friend, my brother in Christ, you are hearing about it now. I don't know the number of times where I was doing the dance because I'm in line behind 10 other guys waiting for the men's restroom at the bar in the club or at the bar. And I was literally about to it's either about to run down my leg or I got to figure something out. And it's disgusting. I'm not proud of it. It wasn't a good decision, but I didn't pee my pants.
Well, I rebuke all y'all because I was like, I never did it as an adult. Like y'all did this as double-digit people.
of course.
Yeah, I thought it was only something you do as a kid because for some reason, like it falls in your spirit to do this. You don't know why, you can't explain it, but
What
like,
about in a bottle? T Fusion said I did it in a Gatorade bottle while on a long highway in Virginia.
oh
Yeah.
that happens.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all
Absolutely.
pee in a bottle?
Yes.
Now I got control. Like that's why I can't explain why I decided to pee in a sink one day unceremoniously. There was 2 other bathrooms I could have used, but something said no. You stand on top of that toilet, you pee in that sink.
Sea Breeze 40 says we need some sponsors. Pure Leaf lemon iced tea come through. Hey, you guys pee in the shower? I've never done that.
Of
Y'all
course.
y'all pee
I
in the
find
sink.
that impossible that you've never done that.
Oh my god, no! I will not pee in my shower. I've never peed in my shower.
Man, if we could send a forensics team over there with a blue light.
Bring them on over.
So if you're in the shower, you will literally like I don't know, leave the water run or hop out or you go beforehand.
Since I pee like 20 times a day, I'm peeing as soon as I get up. Then I go weigh myself. Then before I get in the shower, I will have to pee. Yes. No, I'm not peeing in the shower.
Hold up. Let me ask you this, Claudia. The shower is going, it's in the right temperature, you're about to hop in, and you're like, oh, I need to go. And then you just let that shower run and you go back over to the toilet and you sit down and you flush that down the drain, the same drain where the shower water is about to go.
But the pee won't be going down my leg and on my feet. Yes, I'm washing it up, but I don't want to pee on myself. Pee first.
Maybe it's different for women.
I'm
It
not
is-
lying,
it
you
is, yeah.
guys. Listen, I talked about abortions 5 minutes ago. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not shy to talk about things.
True.
I would tell you, I talked about peeing
Hey,
in the bed as an adult.
The side dish king, T Fusion Sounds 89, who by the way told us that they didn't like accents, said, CJ, you crazy, you better let that thing go in the shower. You be all right. The water gonna wash you off. And that was me reading phonetically, by the way. I'm just reading phonetically.
I'm not. Well, yes, Dark Child 99 says, I think it's different for women. Men can aim at the drain while peeing. Yes, because we don't know where it's going. We don't know where it's going.
That is true. It's almost like if you turn a hose on full power and no one's holding it.
Yeah, we don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
That's
It is
exactly
wild.
like that.
My cat peed in my lap the other day.
Oh God.
I had my friend over here help me shave my cat. The cat 6, not me. I'm lasered. But I was holding. Boy, y'all try it.
How many times did that take before you were like, it's done?
The first time I got laser, I responded so good to it. Like I did it like 13 years ago. The first session got rid of like 90% of it. It was so good for me. I responded really well to it. Like I had it done the first time, and like you get laser. First of all, you shave the areas you want laser. So bikini, underarms, right? Then you go get the laser where you want it, and then like it grows back a little bit, so it's like still growing. And when you you shower or whatever, you wipe it off, and it's smooth. And then that's kind of how it is. And then you have to there's like a couple different cycles of hair growth. So once I did it the second time, it was definitely a wrap. But I've not had to shave in a very long time. Maybe a couple little come through. And ladies of a certain age, you want to get it before you start getting grays, because once you start getting grays, they don't respond to lasers. They will power through. So you'll have a bald kitty with a few scraggly grays. Like, hello,
little whiskers.
Bitch ain't 30.
Not the whiskers. You got some whiskers.
Them auntie whiskers.
Wow.
I walked in on peeing in the shower talk. Angel number 2 with the Guam.
Well, hold on. We've been off the rails. We still have one more story in Who's Cousin. Wait, 2 more stories.
We could park those other 2 stories and then
we can.
Yeah, I gotta call and curse at some people.
All right, do that.
But man,
I gotta pee again.
Are you want to go?
Are
make
you
that
serious?
run?
I'm kidding. I'll wait. No.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, there was a deeper level that story could have went, but I'm glad we bailed out when we did. I have saved myself. Thomas Bell said got lost in the sauce over there. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all entertaining our nonsense. I hope you appreciate these hour-long shows with no commercial interruptions, unless you're not paying for YouTube Live, and you probably have been interrupted by a bunch of commercials. But just know when you see a commercial, don't get mad. It's a good thing. That means at some point YouTube's going to pay us.
If you see a commercial, it means that we're going to get a check for 3 to 8 cents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And each cent keeps me from putting a pistol in my mouth at 12:05 p.m. or a.m. And yeah, anyway, hold on.
Whose cousin is it?
I didn't mean to laugh at your suicide talk.
No, but
I get it though.
It's on brand. Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, I got kids, can't do it. Anyway, today's cousin took "I'm not in the mood" and somehow translated it into WrestleMania, y'all. Now, police say a Florida woman allegedly attacked her girlfriend after she declined to have sex. Now, according to the arrest report, the argument escalated into choking, punches, and a full-on choke slam onto a couch before the victim was allegedly chased outside with a pair of scissors.
First of all, somebody tells you no, that's the end of the conversation. Secondly, a choke slam. Ma'am, this isn't the WWE. Nobody ordered the premium pay-per-view package.
Also, a woman attacking her girlfriend after she declined to have sex. Women in male-dominated fields. Here's the crazy part. Police say this isn't even her first violent incident. Court records show prior convictions. Oh my gosh. Prior convictions involving assaults and strangulations of former girlfriends. She's a serial abuser. At this point, her dating profile should just say love language, physical, unfortunately.
This woman was out here dating a specialist. Some people here, not tonight. This person heard the Undertaker's entrance music. We're not done.
The only thing getting pinned should have been the argument, not your girlfriend.
Okay, some folks need anger management. Yo, cousin needs a referee, security, and Vince McMahon yelling, "Somebody stop the damn match!"
All right, y'all. Whose cousin is it?
Now hold up just a second. HK, who? Because this one isn't me. Did you put this together? Was this real, or did you add the part that after
all the details were real?
She ran out with the pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the irony, right?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Somebody said Bro-rilla cousin.
Oh, I tried to get it.
All right.
Chased around with scissors.
Yeah.
Wasn't her first attack.
Oh God, Letitia and Tremaine.
James Dobbs said my meth cousin.
Are these black people?
What in the YouTube?
No, the
couple.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the whole game is about.
Tanner, for once, I need you to stop blaming white people for everything. That's my job.
You want me to say? I don't know if this is worded. Can I say not sexual? Yo, Thomas, that's the way I'm spelling sexual from now on.
Yeah, I need you to, we're giving you a pass to blame the. You know what? We need a segment. Blame the blacks.
Whoa, I'm not participating in this.
B2B.
Absolutely not. You trying to get me canceled?
But it could be positive stories. It's a bait and switch. It's called
Yes.
Blame the Blacks, but it's about like uplifting like stories. Like, you know.
That's
Go and
brilliant.
take it, 100
Okay.
SATs. Like, you know what I mean?
You want to know what if the story began and it's just like my old uncle and he's like, "You want to know what you can blame the blacks for? Peanut butter. Peanut butter's delicious."
Yeah, I like that.
That's the hook. That is the hook for the video, yo, for real.
Yo,
Can
what if
you-
it's just me and I'm
You
dressed
should do
real
it.
conservative?
You commit to it. You commit to it. I think you should do that.
Okay, hold up.
You
For
start
real, in the
really
chat,
racing to the left. Yes.
in the chat, you guys in the chat, if we did a thing and if it was me and I was looking kind of crazy and I was looking like I might have been at the Capitol on January 6th, if I dress up like that and I was like, "You want to know what you can blame the blacks for?" And then I was like, "The Super Soaker was invented by a black in the early 90s.
He lives in Atlanta. He has
Yes.
a whole STEM center.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had to sue for his money too because they tried to not give him his money.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold
you know,
on.
I think we just came up. If you want that segment, please give a thumbs up in the chat. I think Tanner doing Blame the Blacks, but it's because people are gonna be like, "What? This white guy is over here talking about Blame
Yeah.
the Blacks," and then we just need the engagement, and then we can get that 3 to 8 cents to maybe 12 to 15,
Hell yeah.
and then that crack will stay with us longer, and his kids won't be dadless.
It's just
See?
me blaming the
It's
blacks.
a win-win for everybody. Shout out to
Wow.
Lonnie Johnson, inventor of the Super Soaker.
Big sis Chris doesn't know about. She's not sure about this.
Just a strong all caps and nope.
Dark Child 99 said that would be dope.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yo, Dark
We'll
Child
get-
99 was real heavy in the chat the other day too, man.
What is
salute,
that daddy
salute.
T Fusion says? It's whatever our daddy.
Yeah,
T
our
Fusion.
sponsors.
Oh, here we go. Here it is.
Dressed in this January 6th Braveheart gear.
Hey, what if? Okay, stay with me on this one. What if every
Okay.
time he does it, and it's not every day, right? You come with a different racist look. Like it could be a Klan hood or a ghost, whatever. You know what I mean? Gender.
Claudia.
Is that too far?
Claudia Jordan. Let me tell you what I'm not gonna do.
Yo, did she freeze for you too just a second ago?
Yeah, well, everybody's freeze for me just a moment or two.
Oh, yo, she froze like Terry Schiavo for a second.
Oh no!
Oh God. Oh man.
Oh, my whole
It's probably not
skeleton
the-
got
okay,
weak.
Dark Child 99 says probably not the Klan because y'all might not get sponsored with the Klan hood. But
I got a
said-
cowboy hat. I've got a cowboy hat. I've got 2 gloves, and I'm picking up like a bale of hay. And I'm like, I'm going over here. You know what I personally blame the black people for? Open heart surgery. You know, it was a miracle.
Okay, what if we open it up to our fans, right? They
Yeah.
can send you the costume that you have to do Blame the Blacks in. I would send a ghost.
That's out of the question.
Ghosts are
I'm not
one
dressing.
Somehow we become the #1 rated show on Fox Soul. Or Remain.
Oh my God.
Yo, that's
They
wild.
pick
So
up- Kenny Burrow says Claudia always goes too far. Love it. That's part of my charm, you guys. I really do in real life too.
yeah.
My ex-boyfriend, I felt like he had so much patience, and he's still like one of my best friends to this day.
Mhm.
And he's so like not like this, but I think I entertain him with my antics. Like I always go too far with everything, but
Yo,
it's also fun.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man. So
Blame the
you know,
Blacks
we
next
still,
week.
Well, we still have to solve the crime. We haven't figured out whose
Oh,
cousin
damn.
it was that was
I'm
strangling
blaming
the
the
chick.
Blacks. Tanner, you gonna blame the Blacks? Start today. Start blaming the Blacks today.
You guys, I just want everyone in the comments to note the way that Claudia Jordan tries to get me jammed up. That Claudia is out here setting booby traps for me in these episodes all day, every day. It's everything I can do to dance around. She wanted me to dress up like a ghost.
But a ghost isn't racist. A ghost is what is so bad about a ghost?
Don't even. Well, I don't see.
You
Do
just
you
gotta
see, folks?
gotta make sure the top of that outfit is smooth.
Yeah, I got 2 dark holes. Like I'm Casper. Yeah, I gotta make. It's a ghost with no point. It's just a smooth.
You have a white do-rag tied around the thing to make the top.
Everyone loved Casper. Casper wasn't racist, wasn't he? Was he?
I don't think so.
Oh
I
my
think, I think
gosh.
he was with the people that was helping get the voting stuff going on in Mississippi.
Yeah,
They were
Casper was with us.
yeah.
Wow.
Tanner, you gotta be
man.
cast for one show. Just one.
Tanner dressed like Clayton Bigsby. If you know, you know. That's what coming from.
I feel like this is something I need to go like film like out in the woods somewhere. Like I'm like fishing on a pond and I'm like, oh, hello. You know, and it's like a little out in the woods segment or something.
Hey, however you want to shoot it, we can supply. I'm gonna send you some costume stuff though.
Oh,
Oh my
Big Sis
God.
Chris is cooking. She said this could be the Black History Month. We could shoot all the content now and be ahead and just hope
We
it's still in
could blame the
February.
blacks. Blame the blacks is great because it's like such a, it's a catchy phrase. It sounds so negative, but it's positive.
Millions of views out and I've got a big old dip. I'm like, you want to know what you can blame on the
I like
black?
negative things that are positive, like a negative pregnancy test or a negative HIV test. It's so negative, it's positive. It's positive. You know what I'm saying? Not like this.
I
Blame
get
the
that. I get that. It
Yeah.
crossed the threshold and now like it's now like a good thing. You know what I'm
They,
saying?
hold up.
Like
They
the
started off
pandemic
as
was
this.
terrible. Pollution went down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow,
so
okay.
CJ, yeah, Rachel Doles, I'll do that for you. I got you. Okay, so go ahead, Tanner. Who do you think it is? Whose cousin? Go ahead.
This feels like it could be other cousin. This could be Latina cousin.
Come on.
This could be stud cousin in Atlanta. I know they're called studs. I don't know if I'm able to say the word stud.
You can say stud, yeah.
Okay, we can say studs or your cousin, your stud cousin.
I do want to know where that name came from. Is it because they're firm? Because like, you look for a stud finder when you're trying to hang a picture in your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
They hold you down. POP.
but if you say stud finder outside of your house, you get completely different results.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on Tanner's final answer.
All right,
This
cool.
could be your intro for your Blame the Blacks.
No, he
This is not
literally-
going to be my intro for playing the black.
He literally said everybody but us. So
Yeah. No, I
Mike-
said, yeah, your stud cousin. Yeah, this could
Oh,
be
yeah.
a black. This could be a black lesbian. Sure.
And that's who you going with too, Claudia?
Clip that. I'm going white.
Let's move that van.
Oh. Oh.
See, Tanner, let it come out.
I'm not gonna lie. It feels.
Did that person look exactly like you thought that person was gonna look?
You know, I didn't see the tattoos on the face, but
Yo, Brian said slow.
oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. It's hot. It's hot in here. Oh
Very
my
cool.
god.
Tanner, congratulations for finally blaming the blacks. You were right,
Wow.
though. Sometimes
So,
you gotta
so
blame the blacks.
listen to everybody that's here watching this right now. When you see this show on Thursday and people ask, "Is it a live show?" You say yes. Okay.
Hey, what day is it? It's today's. What day is it today?
Today's Thursday.
It's Thursday, y'all. Happy
Yeah.
Thursday. Throwback Thursday. I'm gonna be posting something. Throwback Thursday on my page.
Right. So yeah. So don't be letting the cat out the bag. There's a pre-tape show that they did it at 2:52 a.m. on Twitch. Like, yo,
Yeah.
man, tell people how we make the hot dogs, man. Show up when the hot dogs are made. Just show up.
Let
I
us
just
live.
want people to know that while I was right, and feeling right, being right feels good. It does feel good to be right, but at the same time, I'm also sure that there was some system that helped her get her that was not necessarily her fault, and so I just want to.
Oh God. So Tanner,
that
you
and make
finally
sure.
blamed.
I've done it once or twice before.
Historically, he
but-
is definitely.
Why would you say you're treating our word like it's a dirty word? What color is your shirt?
the color of my shirt is black. Yes. When you guys, Claudia Jordan. I just want everybody to know Claudia Jordan seems really nice. She's a bully. She is out here bullying. She bullies me. She bullies HK.
Agent provocateur.
Agent provocateur.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, man. And we love y'all little digital faces. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. We'll rinse, repeat, do it tomorrow. Don't forget, we always live 7 p.m. on the YouTube. Tap in the comments, like, subscribe, also share. Okay, like comment, but that little arrow button, share it to other people. Post it on like Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah,
every little bit helps.
We were talking about bringing a friend. If you bring your friend to the show and you DM us a photo of we'll roast your friend. Or if your friend's having some relationship issues, we'll give them relationship advice. We are down to talk to your friends.
Yeah,
And
you can
actually-
start writing us letters, and we can read your letters and answer your questions. Like,
And I'll pop the graphic over there to where you can like email that stuff. Because like you can send message directly on YouTube now, but I don't think everybody know where to find that. But it's the side dish email at gmail.com. You can send it there. But I'll drop, you'll see the graphic and then you'll know where to drop it. You see the graphic right here. There it goes. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
And congratulations, Tanner. Baby steps.
I did it. I did it.
You're gonna make Oklahoma proud.
Oh my God.